Hey friend, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are back at it again. I am back and better than ever. If you're new here, my name is Bridget Mashonganyika, aka Bella, orphan, a 3-month-old, grew up in the orphanage and now advocating for the orphans as well as telling my story. If you like what I'm about, please press the notification bell so that the next time I post, you will be notified. Also, like, share, and subscribe. That helps with the growth of this channel. Also, if you have been here for a while and you haven't subscribed yet, come on. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel. It helps with the growth of this channel, and also it's for free. You just click on the subscribe button and your subscription will be added. And in the previous video, I told you guys that this week we'll be talking about the 6-tier system in the orphan care system. The 6-tier system in the orphan care system. That is why we are here today. Today we're going to talk about the 6-tier system in the orphan care system. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So in the orphan care system, there's something called the 6-tier system. My research tells me that it was adopted in Zimbabwe due to a sharp rise in number of orphans and vulnerable children from the HIV and AIDS epidemic. But before we talk about that, I just want to take you back to the African traditional society. There were strong value systems that actually extended to the child protection. For example, the notion of Ubuntu. Orphan children could get solace from their extended families or the communities, hence phrases like "it takes a village to raise a child." And that shows that people always took care of their own. And it was very easy because communities stayed together. But because of individualism and other factors, it became very difficult, hence the 6-tier system. So when the 6-tier system was adopted, it was systemized in a way that when a child is orphaned, the biological family had to be the first port of call, meaning they would look for someone from within the biological family to take care of the child. If there isn't anyone, they would go for the extended family. After extended family, then they would look for someone from within the community. If they can't find anyone, or if there isn't anyone to take care of the child, then they would look for formal foster care system. After formal foster care system, they would go for adoption. And after adoption, there comes institutionalism. According to the government policy, institutionalism should be the last resort. So it's like first the biological family, extended family, community, formal foster care system, adoption, then institutionalism. So if you do not know what is foster care system, adoption, and institutionalism, do not worry about it. I'm going to explain more on that. But I'm sure now you are confused. Like, why is she talking about this system? Why is she telling us about this 6-tier system? What's so important about it? Okay, that's what I'm going to uncover now. But before we do that, before I tell you why I am telling you about this 6-tier system, let's just take a moment of silence for those who haven't subscribed yet. Just 2 seconds, and please press the subscribe button so that your subscription can be added. It's for free. Just 2 seconds. Okay, done. So, why am I telling you about this 6-tier system? Why is it important that you know the 6-tier system? So this is how the 6-tier system was intended to be like. Institutionalism was supposed to be the last resort, but there are gaps in the implementation of the 6-tier system. You find that the number of children in those facilities or in the residential care facilities continues to grow, and that's where the problem is. Kids are the future, and orphanage environment is not the best environment for the kids. No matter how good the orphanage is, orphanage environment is not the best environment. I'm sure I did a video on that when I say that the things people do not know about orphanage life. Go check it out. It's not the best for the kids. And I'm not saying that the other 5 tiers are not faulty. They are, but with proper supervision, they can be the best. Growing up in a family set up system is better than growing up in an institution. So, since there are problems that are associated with the implementation of the 6 year system, it becomes very difficult to avoid that kids end up in the orphanage. And once they get in the orphanage, it becomes very difficult for them to leave. Of course, social workers are supposed to continue working, finding ways to avoid that kids grow up in the orphanage. But they use the same system anyway. That means they continue looking for foster parents, foster homes, their relatives, or anyone who's willing to adopt, and so on. And if all that fails, the kid stays in the orphanage. And once they turn 18, the young person is no longer a legal responsibility of the government. Now you are supposed to see life on your own. The only thing they can do for you is to look for foster home, and they erase you from the system. No one is there to follow up. And that is also associated with its own problems. And I'm going to talk about them later on. But I think this is why I'm here. This is why I'm talking about this system, the 6 year system. How do we leave a legacy of hope for those whose dreams are often forgotten? How do we leave a legacy of hope for those whose dreams are often forgotten? So, in the next video, I am going to talk about the problems that are associated with the implementation of the 6 year system, the problems that are associated with the implementation of the 6 year system. That will be our topic for the next video. So, I think this is the end of the video. So, hey, darling, thank you so much for joining me. This is Bella. Why not change your narrative? Why not change your narrative? Bye.